The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Whether you're new to sales or a lifetime veteran, the Blackbelt Sales Podcast will sharpen your sword and guide you to master the art of sales. And now, here's your host, the ninja himself, Gene Slade.
Hey, what's up, my ninjas? Good to see you today. I'm so excited to have such an amazing guest for you guys to drop a little bit of knowledge and even share some of the challenges that he and I have had in the past with our business. I've got Michael Disney. He's the Chief Operating Officer. You're the CEO, aren't you?
No, I'm the COO. We have a
COO. That's what I thought at
Yep.
the first, and then I was like, wait a minute, I'm getting CEO Warrior mixed up with COO. So this is COO and co-owner of CEO Warrior. Mike and I share a lot of the same clients. We do a business with a lot of the same people. And I've just heard amazing things about CEO Warrior. I know Mike, who started it, and I just always thought Mike was a beast. And a little while back, Mike ended up selling the company, and Michael Disney stepped in and has just been crushing. So, Mike, welcome to the show. I appreciate you coming on, man.
Yeah, thanks for having me, man. I super appreciate being able to participate and offer whatever value I can for whoever pops on and takes time out for their day.
100%, man. So look, let's just start out with your journey as a professional and how you got to be the CEO of such a huge company. And if you would, take us back to your first job and at what age you started.
Wow, my first job.
Yeah.
Curveball there. So first job, I think where I really learned sales skills was being a paper boy, man. I go back to fourth grade and not being content with 100 clients and turned it into a 500 paper route destination. And so that was really where I that was my very, very first job. Where I really kind of got some real critical experience was in the retail world. Gene, I don't know if you know Herman Sporting Goods. I'm sure a few people my age and older would know what Herman Sporting Goods is on the East Coast. So I
remember Dunham's.
Yeah. So a competitor for sure. And so I started out as a tennis racket stringer, if you can believe that. And then I worked my way up into being a store manager for them. And so I really believe that, the retail experience has really molded me into something pretty special. I think it teaches a lot of people some really great things. I haven't had too many jobs. Herman Sporting Goods went out of business, obviously. Sports Authority came into the world. Dick's Sporting Goods took over, and they're a monster. In today's world, my brother's a district manager for Dick's now. I moved up into New Jersey. I am originally from Baltimore, Maryland, and I moved up here with my wife. And we have 5 kids, and we got tons of roots here in New Jersey. And I took over an automotive company, and I'm an auto mechanic by trade. It's where I cut my teeth turning wrenches, and so didn't work on.
What do you mean by took over?
So I actually bought it from a family member. So I bought it from somebody, worked in it for about 4 years and owned it for 17. That's how I got to meet Mike and Rob. Mike, you talked about Mike Aguilera and Rob Zadati, 2 founders, my mentors, incredible friends for me. I managed their fleet. So if you guys know Gold Medal Service, they had about 160 vehicles at the time. And I was there effectively working on their fleet, managing some of their trucks and all that stuff, making sure all their experts were able to get out into the field and do their job. And so that's how I kind of got indoctrinated into the heating, cooling, plumbing, and electric world and dialed in with Mike and Rob. Life threw some curveballs, had some changes in life, and I ended up going over to Gold Medal Service to run the retail division for those guys. Obviously, they had a relationship.
So hang on. I'm super excited to hear about this part. All right. But I want to cliffhang the people for just a second. All right.
Okay,
He's
cool.
going to tell you more about his journey with CEO Warrior, and you guys are going to want to be here for this. Put somebody's name down in the comments that needs to hear somebody's success story today, and even maybe some challenges that they've had in the past. And also, if you would you just put live in the comments if you're watching live? We don't ask for a whole lot other than engagement, right? So, and if you're watching this on a replay, just type down replay for me. I really appreciate it. What's up, Coral? What's going on, Dan? Go ahead. Keep going, Mike. So you go over to Gold
Yeah, so So I was invited over to Gold Medal Service to kind of handle their retail division. They had a relationship with Costco, obviously doing some things with BJ's and Home Depot and Lowe's and all that stuff. And I was fortunate enough to kind of secure that position for myself, kind of start over in a new field. And you know, I fell in love with the culture. I fell in love with the values. I fell in love with the vision. I got to be able to really dial into, I think, what my skill set is. And then I really feel as though I transformed, you know, that retail exposure. And shortly after that became a comfort advisor in the field, ultimately became the sales manager. And then my last stint at Gold Medal Service was as the director of sales and installation. So from HVAC to underground to waterproofing to one-day bath remodel, I managed all of the sales.
You hate being at home, don't you?
It's tough when you're managing all that stuff. But I think like, look, I think the reality for me is it's become a vocation, right? It's become a love affair, right? Serving clients, getting into houses, doing that work. And then now what I get to do is support people who do amazing work all day and every day with concepts and helping them refine their skills and sharpen their axe, and then being able to work with their business owners, their critical managers for the journey. And you know, I heard you say Carl's on here. And so like people like that, you know, like Scott Bidwell, good friend of mine, we worked with him. Carl's been to some trainings here before. You know, that's the love affair, right? The people, right, and helping them accomplish the dreams and stuff that they want,
right?
Themselves, for sure.
Like that's what the dream really is. And I think most people are just chasing the dollar instead of the fulfillment of helping their community.
Yeah. Well, unfortunately, that's the case for a lot of people. But the reality is the work that we do is really, really special for the end user, for the clients in their homes, and being able to change and give them a better trajectory in their house. Man, what's better than that?
It's phenomenal, man. Yeah. So now what kind of revenue you're managing right now?
Well, I mean, I don't recognize. I mean, like, look, we're a pretty sizable company ourselves, but I feel as though I'm managing everybody's revenue, right? So,
right.
When I look at our 300 clients and probably over $1 billion in revenue, I mean, there's a lot of responsibility that in that world, right? And being able to kind of help those guys manage all of those pieces on a day-to-day basis, and not just from the trainings, the amazing trainings that we deliver and do on a day-to-day basis, really helping them with the nuts and bolts of the business. And you know, there's a real beauty here at CEO Warrior when you take some guy who's new to our world, we inject them with a little bit of our energy and get them really dialed into what that looks like, and then help them recognize that the easy part's out there in the field, and the hard part is becoming that business owner that can really support multiple families and really support your community in a great way.
I love that, man. So listen, has everything that you've ever touched turned to gold, or have you had some failures along the way? And if so, can you share one of those with us?
Yeah. I've been pretty successful along the way. I mean, I come from a pretty successful family, and wasn't an easy upbringing. I'm one of 7 kids. I have amazing parents that passed on about 6 years ago, who were hard, but beautiful in the same respect. I've surrounded myself with some pretty exceptional mentors. My greatest failure in life is I'm a divorced father. I'm a divorced father of 5 kids. I have 1 adopted kid and 4 kids of our own. And if there is a failure in my life, it's my divorce and those challenges that came along with that. But I don't allow that to define me. I've recreated my identity, and I'm an amazing father. And I believe I'm everything my family needs me to be.
Well said, man.
Yeah.
So what would you say is the most challenging thing that you've had to overcome, or the most painful thing that has happened to you in the pursuit of your success, let's say outside of that divorce?
I think redefining who I was. You know, I come from, you know, coming from the retail end and then having to get into the automotive industry. I've always been really good with my hands. I mean, I got that from my father. My father was a field engineer for Kodak before he became a lawyer and a judge. And so for me, I always worked with my hands, but to be able to make money with my hands was a profound transition for me, right? I've always been a salesperson, selling sporting goods, sporting goods and ski equipment and golf equipment. And so I've always loved that. But man, I tell you what, when you can turn a wrench and make money and be fulfilled in a day-to-day basis like that, it's hard to really recognize anything more powerful than that. And for me, I think that was the hardest transition for me, to really recognize the power of working with your hands and being able to fix things for people and put them in a position of success.
How many of you guys out there agree with Mike that working with your hands makes you feel good? Because I know that when I would install an air conditioning system or a furnace, at the end of the day, like my dad taught me to be a perfectionist when I was doing that stuff. And at the end of the day, there was nothing better than to kick that baby on, for everything to work perfect, for it to look beautiful, and for it to pass inspection. Like there was something to be said about that one hard day's work, and then it was done.
Yeah, I rebuilt. I had a transmission shop, an auto electric shop, and a general repair shop. So I used to rebuild transmissions, alternators, and starters. And to take something that's dead and bring it back to life, man, there's just something really, really juicy about that. So that was my biggest transition. And then I just fell in love with it. Fell in love with all the real servant part of that and what it means to the client.
So what do you think, if you had to name one thing that you could have done earlier in your career that would have given you a tremendous amount of more of success, what would you say that would be?
I would have found a coach and a mentor a little earlier in my life.
When did that happen for you?
It happened for me when I met Rob Zadati. So Rob Zadati is one of the founders here at Gold Medal Service and at CEO Warrior. And his brother owned an automotive glass shop right across the street from mine. So I knew his brother, and I got introduced to Rob. And then shortly after that, I built a relationship with Mike and Rob. And those guys have really propelled me on a level of success that, I'm not sure that I would have achieved if it wasn't for those guys, their mentorship, their education, and me just being able to be around. And you know this, Gene, like being around really smart, intelligent people. I mean, it's hard not to become really smart and intelligent. And so there's
I'm still working on it, man.
Yeah, well,
you
probably have
moments, smart people, and I shut the hell up, man.
Well, it's the moment of brilliance that you get from them that you can bring into your day-to-day practice. And quite frankly, I think that would be my biggest thing. If I could go back in time to when I first became a business owner and not trying to do all that stuff myself and really listening and leveraging somebody who's gone before me, I think that would have been my greatest success, or propelled my success a little quicker.
Are you guys starting to see a common thread with these podcasts and these live videos that we're doing when we're asking this type of question? Everybody's talking about, man, I wish I'd gotten that information earlier. I wish I'd invested in myself earlier. I wish I'd gotten a mentor earlier. And then for me too, Mike, I mean, there's been times where I've had mentors, but then I've outgrown that mentor. And then I've been kind of in the desert for a while trying to find another one.
I mean, I think that happens for a lot of people. I mean, I think, and I think like in our industry, it's a perfect example, right? So when you look at a bunch of, business owners, they're taking temperature of all the opportunities that are out there. They've got choices just like their clients do, right? They could call another service company, and they've got choices in coaching. They've got choices in mentorship and whatever that looks like. You got to find the right fit. And I think for like, you're going to outgrow some of them, and they're not going to be with you forever. And I think, if you're in a position where they're not evolving and you're growing, you're inevitably you're going to shoot past them and look for something a little bit more beneficial.
You got to pay attention to that, guys. You got to pay attention, and also you got to be humble enough. If your mentor is still growing, like it's one thing to outgrow one, but it's another thing to just move on. Like I subscribe to the theory that you should find a mentor or two max and go deep on their stuff. Learn as much as you possibly can from them. I don't know if any of you guys who's got friends out there like this. Just say me that they're the information junkie. They'll listen to 50 different people every single month, and they never get anything done because they get that analysis paralysis. Say me if you've got friends like that.
Gene, Mike has a statement, just master me. Just watch what I do and master me. And the reality is if you could just do what you do 20% better, what does that mean in the end result?
Yeah.
And it's just mastering what's in front of you. We've got tons of examples, and there's tons of opportunity for you to just kind of dive into what success means for yourself.
Brittany, you got to put that up. Just master me. Quote of the day. Just master me.
There you go.
I freaking love it, man. We're coming up on the end here within the next couple of questions, and I think that I know what you're going to say about this, but what piece of advice would you give somebody who's just entering the trades right now, or let's say they've even been in the trades for 5 years or so?
Well, I guess it depends on what position it is. If you're a business owner and you're an entrepreneur spirit and you've opened your own business, I think the first thing I would suggest to you is recognize you are no longer an electrician, a plumber, an HVAC guy, a garage door guy. You are a business owner and an entrepreneur. And along with that comes fiscal responsibility, and ignorance is not tolerated in business today.
It's not
So
an excuse.
it is no excuse for anything, right? So if you don't understand your pricing, you got to learn it. If you don't understand, marketing, you got to learn it. You have to absorb, and you have to create action. I mean, that's the problem with most of us today. We hear all these great things, we write all this stuff down, we listen to podcasts, we go out into the world, we see all these people doing great stuff, and we sit on all this information. So you got to create action, and you have to own the principle of being a business owner. I think if you're a service expert, you got to work for somebody who's going to fight for your livelihood on a day-to-day basis. You got to work for somebody who cares about your livelihood and really, really delivers you opportunity, because that's if all you get is opportunity, you got the world right where you want it.
Whew. Give me a boom. Give me a boom in the comments. Freaking awesome, man. Good advice. And then lastly, in your opinion, what is the number one most important skill to have to succeed for both business owner and for technician? Number one.
Well, number one's communication. You have to be able to communicate. You got to be able to, look, ultimately we talk about it from a serving standpoint here at CEO Warrior. But look, the basic principle of sales is learn to communicate, learn to educate, and then that will transfer into sales. But it's really all about serving the client with what their needs are in education. And if you could do that, everything else is just an easy byproduct of it.
If you're good at communication, you can make a lot of mistakes in business and survive them.
Totally.
And business owners out there, I want to leave you with one thing here, and then I'm gonna give Mike the floor for the rest of the time. I want to leave you with one thing here. It is very likely, almost certain, that as you grow your company from a 1 to a 2 to a 3 to a 20 or 50 man shop, it's almost certain there in the first several years that you're going to have to step in and save the company at some point. You're going to have to go out in the field and make it rain when other people aren't, or when somebody, your best guy, or your two guys, they quit you and you've got $200,000 or $300,000 to make your nut that month. Right. So I love what you're saying, Mike. Tell them how they can get a hold of you to get more information about CEO Warrior and the products that you guys offer.
Yeah, and so we always have a bunch of different opportunities coming up. We have actually September 13th, 14th, 15th. We're going to be in Texas, right? So we're moving the CEO Warrior show to Texas. We rented out Gillies for a few days, and so we're going to have a lot of fun. And that growth summit that we're going to have there. If you guys wanted to connect, hit me up with a private message. Go to CEO Warrior ServiceBusinessLive.com. Get all dialed in with that. If I'll throw out a phone number,
Go ahead.
For some person that could coordinate it. 973-919-5509. You could call there. That's one of our employees. He'll get you all dialed in on opportunity and what it looks like. And if you guys hit me up with a private message, like CEO Warrior is all about giving, right? That's what this podcast is all about. If you guys hit me up with a private message, I'll get you some resources, a couple books, some things that will be incredibly helpful in your journey in the trades, and give you some really, really critical things to think about. That's probably some stuff you haven't heard of, and probably some stuff that reinforces things you should be doing really well in your business today.
Fantastic, man. Is there anything else that you want to, I mean, the floor is yours if there's anything else that you want to say.
Yeah, I mean, I think, it's funny, there's so many people out there in the world that are doing what we do, right? That they're training, they're coaching. There's a multitude of opportunity. I think the reality is that each and every one of us are doing some really, really special work. And as we migrate into the future, there's no time for foolishness, right? It's all about supporting people in their journey and what it looks like. And if I could give you one thought about CEO Warrior and what our basic principle is and what our vision is, it's to end your suffering. And so whatever that looks like for you, if your job is to buy more time for the family, if you want market domination, there's an opportunity for you of abundance everywhere out there. You just got to find it. I promise you, if you take an opportunity to reach out to us, we could give you great insight on how we could serve you. and you'll get the best of every single person in my organization if you come into my world. That I can promise.
Fantastic, man. Hey, listen, I appreciate you joining us.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for joining the Black Belt Sales and Business Podcast. We will see you very soon with another episode by someone, hopefully, almost as amazing as Mike. All right. Have a great day, guys. Love you, ninjas. Go get some.